Hello, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a short evening flow to settle the energy, settle the mind, release any tension from the body, and get ready for winding down for the night. So let's get started. Today we're going to start on the mat in child's pose, bringing your toes all the way to the back of the mat to touch, spreading your knees wide and shifting your hips back onto your heels. As you exhale, allow yourself to melt towards the mat, placing your forehead down and just settling into your practice. With every breath, becoming more present and more aware of your space. From here, just begin to slowly rock the forehead side to side, giving your forehead a bit of a massage, releasing any tension in the brow area. And continue to breathe. On your next exhale, finding stillness. On the inhale, we're going to ripple forward onto all fours into our tabletop pose. From here, just begin circling out the wrists. Nice and easy. Following along with your breath. And on your next exhale, switching directions. Continue to breathe. On your next exhale, we're finding stillness. And whenever you're ready, we're going to slide those hands to the top of the mat. Ripple forward into our Sphinx pose. Elbows come down. On your next inhale, open your heart, lift your gaze. And exhale, drop those shoulders down from the ears. And breathe. From here, we're going to take the forearm parallel to the top of the mat. On your next inhale, we're reaching back to grab that back foot. Just getting a bit of an extra stretch in that quad. On your next exhale, allowing that right foot to float back to the mat and just switching sides. Drop those shoulders down from the ears. Open your heart. With every breath, just allowing more relaxation into the body. On your next exhale, that left foot floats back to the mat. We're coming up onto the hands. Inhale, squeeze those glutes. And exhale back down. From here, we're pushing back into our puppy pose. So if you need to walk the knees a little bit forward, feel free to do that. And on your next exhale, we're just allowing the elbows to float to the mat, along with the forehead. Again, feel free to rock your forehead side to side here if you need to release any more tension in your head. If you want a bit of a deeper stretch, you can press the chest down towards the mat, resting on the chin. And the chest does not have to touch the mat here, okay? Just listen to your body and whatever it might need. And breathe. On the next inhale, we're slowly coming out of our puppy. So tuck the tailbone, round the spine as you push into the hands. And we're going to shift straight into our pigeon on the left side, right? So left knee comes up towards the hands, right leg straight behind you. We're going to inhale, press up, and exhale, fold. Getting a nice deep stretch in the front right hip here. If it's in your practice today, feel free to play around with walking the hands out in front of you and allowing your head to rest on the mat. On the next inhale, we're slowly walking back up into our pigeon. Pressing into the hands, open the heart. On your next exhale, releasing. We're going to swing that right leg around to stack on top of the left. Inhale the hands up to the sky. And exhale, fold. Now, if your elbows aren't coming down to the mat today, that is just fine. Feel free to place the hands on the knees and just bend forward as much as you can using your hands as support. Deep stretch in the right glute here. On the next inhale, we're walking back up and just switching the placement of the legs. So left leg comes on top. We're inhaling those hands up to the sky. And exhale, fold. Again, you can play around with your arm placement here. So if you want to put the hands to the knees, or even try walking the hands all the way out, just explore and see what your body is open to today. On the next inhale, we're slowly walking back up to seated. And from here, swinging that left leg around for pigeon on the right side. All right, stretch that left leg out behind you. Whenever you're ready, we're inhaling up, opening the heart, and exhale, fold. With every inhale and exhale, allowing your body to soften just a little bit more. Whenever you're ready, on the next inhale, we're pressing back up. Open the heart. And exhale, sigh it out. From here, we are coming into a seated position. We're inhaling those hands up to the sky on the next inhale. Exhale, this right hand comes down to the mat and stretching over to the right. Breathing your air into the left side body, creating more space with every breath. On the next inhale, we're coming back up to center. And exhale to the left side. Now, your elbow does not have to come down to the mat here. If you're up here on the hand, that is just fine too. The idea is to listen to your body and just check in and see what it needs and honoring that. Inhale the hands back up to the sky. And exhale, thumbs come down to the forehead as we say, thank you for this practice. May my mind be at peace as I drift off into sleep tonight. Thumbs come down to the lips. I speak rest and relaxation over my mind, body, and spirit. I speak beautiful dreams into my mind. And thumbs float down to the heart. May my heart be at peace as I rest. Thumbs come back to the forehead as we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice today. Hopefully, you feel a little more relaxed and ready to drift off into the dream world. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice tonight. Hopefully, you feel a little more relaxed and ready to drift off into the dream world. If you found this helpful, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next one.